As a teenager, I was constantly told to watch what foods I was eating, when, and how often. The constant focus on food was so that I wouldn't end up fat, or as my mother put it, so I wouldn't have legs that look like tree trunks and ugly stretch marks. My mother was the biggest critic of my body, and a daily reminder of how there was nothing worse than being fat, and I was well on my way to getting there if I ate too much good food. Food was very black and white to my mother. There was either fruits and vegetables that were good, or lollies, cakes and burgers that were bad. As I grew older, I became a bigger critic of myself than my mother, and developed an unhealthy relationship with food, either overeating or hardly eating at all. This obsession was fueled by my mother's constant negative comments about my body, and grew with the pressure from social media of female influencers with slim, perfect bodies. I felt like a failure, a fat failure. I started eating less and exercising more, constantly weighing myself each day to track how much I'd lost and punishing myself by eating nothing when I didn't lose anything. This was difficult to control on days where I felt stressed, as I would use these bad foods as a way of coping with my emotions. The day after it was even worse. An overwhelming feeling of guilt and anger at myself for what I had eaten would drive me back to missing meals, and my energy and self-esteem plummeted. My unhealthy relationship with food was impacting my total well-being, and I wish I had known about Love Kai sooner. Love Kai is a program that was developed to implement nationwide healthy active learning for young people in primary to secondary education settings. The focus of this program is more than just nutrition. It understands that food can impact all aspects of our well-being and encourages young people to build a healthy relationship with food. Implementing this program in schools allows young people to learn about food in a supportive environment, which, considering my lack of family support around food, would have been extremely beneficial. Love Kai also affirms one's identity, culture and values, building a sense of self-worth and confidence that is not easily influenced by social media or wider contextual factors. By providing resources that can help navigate the food environment, we are able to make informed choices of what we consume, reducing the likelihood of eating disorders and chronic diseases. Unfortunately, Love Kai does not promote healthy coping mechanisms and is only offered by the Canterbury District Health Board, and so not all young people are able to experience the benefits of this program. But the message is clear. We need to shift the focus from what we should or shouldn't consume to building a healthy relationship with food that can help to reduce negative experiences like mine for all young people.